Masada, a fortress right here in the Judean Desert. Without a doubt, the architectural pearl of Masada and one of the most daring structures built by King Herod anywhere in the country. So this is so uniquely built. On 3 terraces, you got enormous retaining walls connected by external staircases, spectacular landscape of the Dead Sea, the mountains of Moab, the oasis of Ein Gedi, all from here. This is called fresco. It's like a unique way of painting onto wet cement, and that's why it is so well preserved until today. And then these are just replicas to show us what it would have looked like.
It's collected here and go into the holes in the mountain, the cisterns in the mountain.
So this is one of where it collected water.
Yeah.
And they're the holes into the mountain of the aqueduct. So you can see part of the castle that King Herod built on top of this cliff, and it had everything. He was known as the magnificent builder. So it had a pool, it had a bathhouse, and this entire region just for him and his family. So why, you'd ask, being a king himself, why would he need a place of refuge? He was quite paranoid because as he was the king of Judea, he was an Israelite, but he also was the king for the Romans of that region.
What do I need?
It's amazing. So all original by King Herod. Under this line.
Inside this is where they get ready. They do some gym, workout, put in some oils, perfumes, getting ready. And we are going to enter from here to the cold room, the warm room, lukewarm room, and the hot room, okay? The calidarium. Okay, calidarium, tipidarium, frigidarium.
So the original mosaic. This is in the bathhouse section. So Rome in the Judean Desert. This is their bathhouse, King Herod's bathhouse. You can see it was heated here. Wood would have gone there. You can see the cylinders heating the floor. And what's interesting is that it's in an arc so that any droplets of water would fall from the center, unlike if it was a flat ceiling. So this is built like any Roman bathhouse.
The cement, they put the cement to preserve it, which means that the tile won't disappear, but this is the tile that they found. And underneath there was another floor. That's where they
In a cold room.
put the heating waters from here. And you can see that over here. So you put a lot of money and effort into a place that is only for refuge, only when you escape.
So you got these Italian tiles and you could paint on the wet cement. That's why it's so well preserved. So a synagogue in the time when the Jews were here, hiding out from the Romans.
Pray. I listen.
So this is the back part of where the castle was. And because they did have water coming through, as King Herod collected that water with the aqueducts that he had built, because as we know, it doesn't rain out here in the desert, but the rain that does come from the Jerusalem hills. So Masada is also a place where the Jews, called the rebels, not wanting to be captured by the Romans, came here, after which it was King Herod's castle. They came here as refuge, and their fate was decided here. So when the Jewish rebels taken, and you can see they would have broken through the gates and entered through here. And so the Jews, one of them stayed as the last person up here, while the Jews didn't let the Romans decide their fate. You know, either they were going to be captured or they were going to commit suicide, so as to not be captured, and they chose the suicide. So this is where it all happened. And as they say, Masada, let's not let Masada fall again. So today you've got the IDF that come here to swear loyalty. You have school children that come here on tours. You've got tourists. And it's a place, especially after October the 7th, that the Jews have kept close to them more than ever. Just by the Dead Sea, and where King Herod built the castle